Start with the team 12.5 games out of first place. And for most of this season, Cincinnati fans have been trying to take the red out of a year that's been one big eyesore. The Cincinnati faithful have watched their team lose games, players, and maybe their manager before the year is out. But earlier today, the Reds laid down their own version of the First Amendment.
Last 9 games.
It was a performance Mike Tyson would have been proud of. The Reds staged a first-inning knockout with a lineup that had been lacking punch lately. In a 38-minute span, Cincinnati scored 14 runs, an average of 1 run every 2 minutes and 43 seconds. Houston starter Jim Clancy didn't retire a batter. He also surrendered a 3-run homer to Ken Griffey. In to stop the immovable object was the resistible Forsch. Bob Forsch didn't fare much better. The 39-year-old 15-year veteran was touched for 10 hits and 7 earned runs in the same inning. 7 players came up with 2 hits in the first, including Todd Benzinger.
It went past the point of being a delight. It was more like amazement, because you look up at the scoreboard and you have 16 hits and 17 at-bats, and, coming from a team that's having trouble hitting the ball like we are, it was amazing.
The 14 runs are a Cincinnati club record. 2 major league marks were set in the first inning, 7 players with 2 hits, and the total number of hits, 16. 12 of those were singles. 2 other major league marks were tied when 7 players finished the game with 3 or more hits, and 6 players scored at least twice in the first inning.
We're having fun for a change, it's been a long time since we can go out there and have some fun.
The Reds did a number on Jim Clancy. No outs, 6 hits, and 7 earned runs. As for Forsch, who went on to pitch the next 6 innings, he gave up 10 hits and 7 earned runs in the first.
A very unusual game, to say the least, but it's the kind of game that a lot of guys can build on.
Exciting, total excitement. That had to be a record. Killer, all the way. Woo!
I think I sat next to him at a Bon Jovi concert. The final 18-2, a couple of bright spots for the Astros. The Reds only scored 4 runs over the last 7 innings of the game. Glenn Davis hitting his 24th